Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on The Morning Show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey friend, it's great to have you tuned into The Morning Show today. Here on The Morning Show, you'll hear your favorite Southern gospel music and some of the classics you'll never forget. And now, the hostess of The Morning Show, Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
When you wake up to the storm and all you feel are the waves crashing against your boat, you wonder if anybody remembers you or the journey that you're on. When you feel discouraged from what you see on the news or the events going on around you, well, friend, cut it off. Don't look to the left or to the right, look up. And when everything inside of you is screaming to be afraid, to accept defeat, or to hand our enemy a victory, well, you need to sing. And then keep singing. Sing it some more. For we are God's people. And that's just what God's people do. Well, we sing.
You said sing from a life and heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. And sing when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. You said sing from a life and heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. And sing when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. When God created living things, He knew we'd need a way to share our fears, our questions, and our dreams. Oh, there were words, but words won't do when joy swells up inside. There simply had to be a better way. And He said, sing from a life and heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing. The birds God sent on flashing wings to fill the sky with song, put music in the brook and crashing sea.
The wind blew through the threads of grass like fingers through the strings of golden harps that made the meadow sing.
Then He said, sing from a life and heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air. You can sing when there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing.
The psalmist said, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, He is God. It is He that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people and the sheep of His pasture. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving, and into His courts with praise. Be thankful unto Him, and bless His name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endureth to all generations."
Then He said, sing from a life and heart, just sing. When the night is darkest, sing. Let your joy explode and let music fill the air.
You can sing
When there's nothing else to do, sing. When something deep inside of you tells you that life is still a wonder, just throw back your head and sing.
Then He said, sing
From a life and heart, just sing.
message along through the densest of foggy nights. And a tune is the rope that can throw a man hope when he's going down for the third time. It's a sweet melody that can cut your heart free from the chains of a past defeat. You can suddenly see through the sweet harmony a path for your wandering feet. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. Don't tell me the world is a hopeless old place and I might as well just give in to the doom and gloom. Life's a waiting room for the blow that'll do us all in. I can't sympathize when before my eyes is a hope shining bright as day. I've gotta follow the song that keeps drawing me on with my feet dancing all the way. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. Yeah, with a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. I'm gonna sing just as long as it takes for a song to make sad, heavy spirits free. I'm gonna keep making music that carries the secret that Jesus is liberty. I'm gonna turn off the sounds that would drag people down to the pit of despondency. With a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me. Yeah, with a sweet happy tune, he is coming soon for his children like you and me.
My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show. And we are one. We've made it through an entire year. That's pretty good for me. I've had lots of jobs that didn't last near that long. So this is really good. And we will be celebrating our 1 year anniversary all day long. We have some special friends to help us do that. And I'm just excited. We even have a panel. Can you believe that? We've brought in a panel for the entire show. They're going to help us celebrate the birthday. All day long, we'll be looking back at the past year, favorite moments, favorite guests, and some favorite songs. We'll be playing some that we played on day one and a few brand new ones as well. To be honest, I'm playing my favorites because it's our birthday. And that's what we do on our birthday. We play our favorite songs, right? The panel will be here after these next two songs. So we'll have two back-to-back. And then the panel will be here. Don't miss the panel. I guarantee you don't want to miss the panel. It's going to be a spectacular day. And I'm glad you're here to help us celebrate our birth.
We have come too far to turn back now. There's an end in sight we see, and the Lord has brought us safe thus far with his grace and perfect peace. But too many battles have been lost with the finish line in sight. So let us keep the faith and win this race before the day turns into night. When you're halfway So let us just keep traveling on. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. When you're halfway up the mountain, there's no time to rest a while. When you're halfway to your victory, you must go that extra mile. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Just keep pressing on, though the road is long. When your feet get tired, still you must walk on. Oh, when you're halfway up the mountain, just keep climbing to the top. Keep on climbing, just climbing to the top. Climbing to the top.
To the saint and the sinner, the losers and winners, sometimes the rain's gonna fall on the bad and the good and the misunderstood. Storms will come to us all. Well, I found the answer from heartache to cancer. I thank him in spite of the pain. 'Cause when I start praising, things begin changing by learning to dance in the rain. I'm learning to smile when I feel like crying, to live every day as if I were dying. I'm learning the lesson of praising God through the pain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. When the clouds start to gather, bringing bad weather, there's no silver lining inside. When your prayers have been prayed and the answer's delayed, and you're holding on for dear life. Whether you walk on water or if you falter, he'll be there when you call his name. And you'll get the victory and you'll solve the mystery by learning to dance in the rain. I'm learning to smile when I feel like crying, to live every day as if I were dying. I'm learning the lesson of praising God through the pain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. To dance in the rain. I'm learning to stand when my heart is breaking, to hold to the cross when my hands are shaking. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain. Lord, through it all, I'm learning to dance in the rain.
My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show. Big day on The Morning Show because today we are 1 year old. It's our birthday, January the 10th. That's a big day for The Morning Show. We wanted to do something pretty special today, so we've called in the big dogs here on The Morning Show. We've got a panel. We've never had a panel before. Everybody needs a panel. When you want to do something big, that's what you do. You do a panel. So we've got a panel. We've got the original co-host of The Morning Show because you can't do a panel without Nicole. We got Nicole here.
Hey, hey, it's your birthday.
It's
hey, hey, it's your birthday.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, Nicole, you was right here with us last January the 10th. On day one, we were Snapchatting, texting before we ever went live on the air. You was wishing us good luck, and you were right there from the very beginning.
Been there from the very beginning. You know, I was there really before the beginning. Really before the beginning.
Yeah.
Remember, I called you that day in the pasture. Told us, said, Lord, look, we got to get some music out. You remember that?
Yeah, tell them about it.
Yeah, I was out there in the pasture checking my cows, minding my business, just talking to the Lord. And the Lord just spoke to my heart. And he said, you got to sing. I thought, Lord, we've been singing all our life.
Yeah. That's all
He
we
said,
know.
no, we got to sing. You got to sing in these last days. You got to get it out there. You got to sing. And I called you. Mm-hmm. And I said, Natalie, the Lord's just been so real to me. And I said, Natalie, we got to sing. You said, we are singing. I said, no, it's something else. Here we go.
As a matter of fact, the words that you used was urgency. You said there was a sense of urgency to get it out there.
Yeah, I forgot those words. I'm so glad that stayed dominant in your mind and your heart because that's the way the Lord told me that day. Urgency.
Because I may not have remembered it, but I'm glad you did.
Glad you did.
Okay, you've got to have more than two people to have a panel, or we would just have the original co-host. But we've got a panel today. We've brought in a third person here because it's our birthday. She was here from the very beginning on day one as well. We've got Kara Smith from Kara Smith Photography because she is an official friend of the morning show. She's family too.
Official.
She's official. She's an official friend, and she is official family and official neighbor and everything. She's an official everything. Good morning, Kara Smith.
Good morning. Good morning. I will say, Natalie, I have made a debut every once in a while on the morning show with my commercial, but I will say I'm a little offended. This is the first time you've ever had me on to talk to you. So I'm a little offended, but it's okay because we're starting this year off with a bang, and maybe this won't be my last.
Well, we saved the best for last.
There you go. That's exactly right. There we go. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
There was an agenda to this. It was a well thought out plan to all of it, and we always keep the best for last, don't we?
Yeah, I'm like that old guy on the A-team. I love it when a plan comes together.
We have to keep building for something. We can't reveal all the good stuff at one time because then we have nowhere to go. That would be like having Bill Gaither on day one. Where do you go from there?
You can't do it. You can't do it.
That's the only reason I hadn't had Bill on. See, I'm just keep saving that till we can have somewhere to go.
Don't worry, Bill. You're coming. You're coming. Me and you, buddy, the same day.
Now, you ain't going to be on here when I get Bill Gaither. Don't even ask. You nor Mickey Bell. I don't want to hear anybody ask to be on here when Bill Gaither. When we finally get Bill, Nicole will not be on the show.
I never get to do nothing fun.
Well, what about me? Can I join?
Oh,
for
you're
that
not
day?
coming up here. If I'm not coming up here, you next in line.
Well, no, she saved the best for last. So I am the last.
So
So
it was a lie.
Well, Bill ain't been on yet, so we'll let him be the last. Look, let's play a song. Look, don't go anywhere. The panel is going to be here all day long. We're going to be looking back over 2022. Nicole said, all day? I mean, they're not going to talk consistently all day, but they will be here off and on. You ain't got anything to do, Nicole. Nothing. You have nothing to do the next 2 hours.
And I got a lot to share.
And Carol, somebody's got your kids, so y'all just buckle down.
This
sit
is
down.
a break for me, so you take all the time you need.
Tedder's got her kids, and Nicole, somebody's tending to your chickens and cows. It'll be all right. We'll spend a little time on the morning show. Look, we're going to be looking back over the year, talking about some of the highlights of 2022 here on the morning show. It's going to be good. Don't go anywhere. Here's one of my favorites from the past year, Jason Crabb, singing about some mercy. Lord knows we need it.
While I was sleeping, Lord, you were working on the mess I made like only I can do. When I start thinking I'm so far from you, I wake up to hear you whisper that's not true. Well, good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. Feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good this side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Good morning, mercy. Yeah, I'm still learning to trust and follow. I won't worry what tomorrow's gonna bring, 'cause you hold it all there in your hands. I'm lifting mine up now, 'cause it makes me sing. Good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. It feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good this side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Good morning, mercy. Oh, hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Starts all over when daylight breaks. You're giving me joy, it makes me sing. Good morning, good morning. Oh, hallelujah, it's a brand new day. Starts all over when daylight breaks. You're giving me a song that makes me sing. Good morning, good morning, mercy. You call me worthy. It feels like the sun shining on my face. Living's good this side of grace. I feel it working. Goodbye to the hurting. You woke me up, put me on my way. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Good morning, mercy. Good morning, mercy. Good morning, mercy.
Hey everybody, Scotty Inman here, and I want to say congratulations on 1 year. It's the 1 year anniversary of the morning show with Natalie, and I'm so thankful for the show, and I know she is thankful for all you listeners. Congrats, Natalie.
Hey, the morning show with Natalie has been on air here for a full year. Can you believe it? Hey, I'm Troy with the Troy Burns family, congratulating Natalie for a job well done and playing the best music on earth.
Hi everybody, this is Jerry Pilgrim with Master's Voice, and on behalf of Master Voice, I want to say congratulations to Natalie Duncan-Emmons on a 1 year anniversary with the morning show. My favorite hostess, my favorite show. Thanks, Natalie, and here's to many more. God bless you.
There's a cup of coffee brewing. The kids are up and moving. These morning hugs are my favorite kind. $20 in my pocket. I'm not gonna knock it, 'cause these bills are high, but usually paid on time. Yeah, the Lord has given more than I could ask, and I can be thankful for that. There's a leaky faucet spewing, more laundry that needs doing, and every time I turn around, it's something else. I'm stacking up my problems, but I'm grateful that I got them. I just find myself wishing for some help. And he said all I had to do was just ask, and I can be thankful for that. He said give thanks in everything, and I'm learning what that means, to trust his hand in the good and in the bad. Sometimes in life I'm facing major situations. It's hard to find the hope in front of me. In all the hurt and grieving, I gotta keep believing that if I lost it all, the Lord will never leave. 'Cause he knows what I need before I ask. He knows what I need before I even ask. And I can be thankful for that.
Music, ministry, and more. It's The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons.
You're listening to The Morning Show. And now, with your patriotic point of view, here's Larry Gressett.
The Battle Hymn of the Republic, also known as Mine Eyes Have Seen the Glory, was written in 1861 by Julia Ward Howe, wife of Samuel Howe, a scholar in education for the blind. Both Julia and Samuel were active leaders in anti-slavery politics and strong supporters of the Union, so it's no surprise that the song is heavily associated with the Civil War. In the years since the war, however, it has become a staple in American patriotic music. While you may find yourself singing it on the 4th of July, you probably don't know all there is to this inspiring song. For instance, did you know that the Battle Hymn was said to be a favorite of Walt Disney? So much so that it was played at the end of his private funeral in 1966. It was also one of Winston Churchill's favorite songs and was played at his state funeral at St. Paul's Cathedral. The song never made that much money. The Atlantic Monthly published the poem in February of 1862 and paid Julia Ward Howe about $5. That's equivalent to about $125 today. The song itself is a remake. The story of the song's creation begins with a visit to a Union Army camp near Washington, D.C. Julia Howe heard a group at the camp begin to sing a popular war song titled John Brown's Body. She awoke the following morning and, in a flash of inspiration, wrote the lyrics for Battle Hymn of the Republic that we sing today. The Battle Hymn of the Republic, simply American. I'm Larry Gressett with your patriotic point of view.
just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'd open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves and call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray, I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day. I have learned in all that happens just to praise him, for I know he's working all things for my good. Every tear I shed is worth all the investment, for I know he'll see me through. He said he would. He has promised, I know you can hardly fathom all the things he has in store for those who pray. I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'd open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves and call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray, I just feel like something good is just about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day.
You know, Todd, I've noticed all the bad news in the paper.
I have too, Bill. Seems like things are getting bleaker every day. Oh, but for the child of God, it makes no difference.
Ooh, here's the good news. Things are going to get better.
Either way, either way. In the darkest night, there's still hope for tomorrow. Sunshine's always breaking through the clouds of gray. I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'd open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves and call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray, I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is just about to happen. And brother, this could be, brother, this could be, brother, this could be that very day. Oh, that very day.
When I started this journey, I counted the cost. Some said I would turn back, but I have held on.
I've left nothing behind me to ever go back to. So I'm here, Lord. Do you say it's over? I'm going on with you. sorrow, heartache or pain. I'll be somewhere in the trial, praising your name. For you have been faithful, time and time again. I'm not here just for the good times, Lord, I'm with you till the end. When I cried out for mercy, you reached out your hand. I had nothing to offer when you took me in. You gave life to this dying soul. You were my rescue. You were my rescue. Now I'm here, Lord, till you say it's over. I'm going on with you. Come sickness or sorrow, heartache or pain, I'll be somewhere in the trial, praising your name. I'll be praising your name. For you have been faithful, time and time again. I'm not here just for the good times, Lord, I'm with you till the end. For you have been faithful, time and time again. I'm not here just for the good times, Lord, I'm with you till the end. Till the end.
Well, we are 1 year old today. It's January the 10th. The morning show is officially 1 year old, and we're looking back over the past year. It all started 1 year ago on January the 10th. I remember that morning well. I was scared to death. I don't remember anything I said on that show, but I remember it. I remember the morning really, really well. And I thought what we would do with our panel, we've got the original co-host, my sister Nicole Smith. We have Kara Smith. We're just eat up with Smiths. Now, if you've got anything against a Smith, this is not the morning for you to listen to the morning show because we have a lot of Smiths on the show. I'm not a Smith, but we have Smiths.
They're everywhere.
Nicole started to say something. She backed out.
I backed out on that one. I figured I better hold on to that and keep that reined in.
She reined in. Look, this is what I thought we would do. I wanted to start out by just talking about some of the highlight stories that we talked about throughout the year. You know, in the morning show, we like to give out good, wholesome stories, some good, solid news. We only gave out fake news one time. And I think for a year, I mean, when you do this every day, you commit your life to put out a show every day, every weekday for a year, and you only mess up one time with some fake news. That's not too bad. That's a better record than most of our media has, right?
Yeah, it's a step above the rest. Of course, now that was your one pass. So you better tread lightly through 23. You better be sure-footing when you start to speak. But it's all right for 22.
Yeah. And what a letdown. The one I got wrong, thinking we were getting all that snow on Christmas Day.
Don't make me relive it. Don't make me relive it in my heart. I don't know if I can.
Well, I'm not going to lie.
People stopping me everywhere all holidays, telling me they praying for me. They joining me in prayer. I mean, if the Lord's heard anything this winter, he's heard a prayer on my behalf for snow.
I'm not going to lie. When I heard Natalie say we're going to get 13 inches, I thought to myself, 13 inches. I called Tanner. I said, Tanner,
Spread
what are
like
we
well-
gonna do?
Spread like wild.
I said, what are we gonna do? We can't get 13 inches. He said, baby, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
Hey, it helped Weatherford Oil, though. That good support. I called them immediately, said, come fill everything back up. Fill all these tanks back up.
Well, truth be known, I'm like all the other media in the world. There's always an agenda to what I say. I'm always looking out for my sponsors. Hey, you can correct the story the next day. Just help your sponsors while you can.
Everybody calling them.
So we had one fake news story of the year. You know, one. That's not too bad. One recent story that I wanted to talk about. I mean, this is new. We just talked about it, I think, last week. It was brand new, and I thought it was pretty cool. Got a lot of attention. We never said anything else about it, but a lot of people said something to me about it. This took place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. WINI, the TV station WINI in Milwaukee. They reported this. Mr. McAdoo, he got arrested. They found over 100 animals in his home. First of all, just right there, if a fella takes on 100 animals, well, he needs to be somewhere. I mean,
No, he's lonely. The man's lonely.
that's lonely. Nakara, is that not the difference in me and Nicole? You bring up a story like this, and I automatically say, this man is not
He's certified.
right. And Nicole said, well, he's lonely.
Bless his heart. He's lonely.
He's burdened. He's lonely.
He
He's
needs
trying-
somebody.
He needs a friend.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, they arrested the man. There was all these animals that were in there. I'm not going to go back and rehash the story because we already told the story, but there was one little animal that we mentioned that just gave the animal control people a hard time, and it was that one-horned billy goat, or the horned billy goat. I really don't know if it was one-horned, two-horned, but anyway, it was a horned billy goat.
Well, Natalie, if he was one-horned, then he's something to see, I'll tell you that, because a one-horned billy goat, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go look up one because I need to see that. So I hope it was two-horned.
I saw one. I saw a one-horned billy goat. When I was a little girl, Bailey's, what was the big circus?
Barnum and Bailey.
Barnum and Bailey. They had a whole big thing coming through Jackson. Come see, bring your kids, the world's last unicorn. I loaded up. Me, my cousin, Tiffany, Mama, Daddy took us all over there. I was just beside myself, just in the shakes. Woo! Living the last living unicorn. And they brought that thing out in the real big Jackson Coliseum on a flat bed with all kind of was a one-horned goat.
A goat.
One-horned goat. I don't care. You could call it a unicorn or you could call it an elephant. It was a one-horned goat.
We get tricked the most of anybody.
Good
night.
I'll tell you what my mom and daddy paid for me to go.
Hey, don't go anywhere. Now, we've gone a little long, and I need to put a song in. This has been one of my favorites through the year. It's Chronicle. He has a way of turning the tide. But Kara's going to tell us about that goat next.
Cross to the other side, but a storm was raging, and in the dark of night they were taking on water, tossed to and fro. The shore must have seemed like such a long way to go.
They were about to go under. They were weary and so afraid. They didn't know that their Savior was on his way till Jesus came walking
times of uncertainty, and it feels like you're drowning somewhere out in the deep. But child, just remember that Jesus' word. Oh, he has the power to move heaven and earth. He has a way of turning the tide. Jesus still speaks to the wind and the waves on the waters of life. Keep holding on, it won't be long, 'cause in his perfect time, he has a way of turning the tide. So keep holding on, it won't be long, 'cause in his perfect time, he has a way of turning the tide. If you just wait on him, he'll turn the tide.
My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are helping us to celebrate our first birthday here on The Morning Show. We have a panel this morning. Yes, we do. Nicole Smith, Kara Smith, and myself. And we've brought up an old story from last week. Well, Kara, I brought this up because as soon as that story aired, you immediately sent me a Snapchat. And you told me exactly what was wrong with that goat. And I want you to tell the good people of The Morning Show right now. They've had to wait about a week to hear it, but you are actually a goat expert.
Oh, I know everything you need to know about goats. If you have any questions, you come see me, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know about
Well, here's
goats.
what we want to know. We want to know what was wrong with this goat.
Well, I'm going to tell you what was wrong with this little goat. See, this man, this crazy man.
McAdoo.
Yeah, Mr. McAdoo. He had all these animals, and he had multiples of every animal but the goat. But the goat. Well, see, let me tell you a secret about the goats. You can't just have one goat. You cannot. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they get real depressed and they get lonely.
This story is breaking my heart.
It's a true story. It's for real. You look it up. And they'll die. They will die. But before they die, they'll get just a rage of anger, and they'll
natural.
And well, they're just like people. They're just like.
I was gonna say I do that sometimes.
Look, a goat is the closest thing to a. You know, they always
Is that
say.
a fact, Kara, that a goat's the closest thing? I always thought it was like
But
an ape
that's
or
what I was gonna say. They always blame it on a gorilla. Oh, gorillas
They
just
blame
like
it.
a woman. No, I'm gonna tell you. And I said a woman. Did you hear that?
Look, that's a sign. K-Ray has been told this. Kara has been told this before.
Go ahead, Kara. Confession is good for the soul.
Let me get back to what I was saying. A goat, a poor goat, is just like a person. They get lonely, but let me tell you about this goat. He was lonely. That's why when that law enforcement come in to get this goat, he just wanted to just attack them and didn't want them nowhere around because he was mad. He was lonely. He had bad anxiety and just. He needed a mate. He needed a friend, and he didn't have one. But I'm gonna tell you something. I called you the other day after I heard that on the morning show, and I said, Natalie, I got to tell you about this. And do you know this is a true story? I'm not making this up. The next day, one of my goats died.
Well, Carrie, it wasn't the only goat you had, was it?
No, it wasn't the only goat.
Thank God.
But I think the reason why she died, I think God just punished me because I was so ugly about that man having all them animals and that one goat. And he said, well, Kara, I'm going to shut you up. There you go right now.
We call it karma.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I feel like it was. It was karma.
It's the truth, though. Things like that do happen. I'm sitting right here right now with a little catch in my back. It's the truth. In the lower part of my back, right above my tailbone. No, I haven't. Nicole said, you've been making fun of Jason. Jason's had a little catch in his back. No, I wouldn't dare make fun of Jason. But I did make fun of Joey. Joey had a catch in his back. And you know what? It's nothing worse than having a catch in your back.
Y'all. I'm scared of karma.
But you let somebody else get a catch and they holler when they turn a certain way. And there's something funny about it. Kind of like when another person falls. That's funny.
Oh, man. You want to get me to wet all over myself? You let a fella
Somebody
fall.
fall.
And that's it. That's all she
But
wrote
that's
for
the
me.
way the Lord works. See, I made fun of Joey. We were going to play cards, and every time he'd get up and down off the floor, he would holler with his back. And I thought that was the funniest thing. But you know what? I woke up, and I said, oh, Joey, I got a little catch in my back. And he started laughing. He said, say it ain't so.
And y'all wonder why I always try to justify a fella just any problem. Immediately justify them and then go from there.
That's why you so healthy, Nicole, because nothing ever comes back on you.
Let me tell you something. I got enough of my own. I don't need anything I ask for.
Some of us is working on it. We working on it. Here's the 11th hour. They're singing about it. Got to do what's right every time.
Mama always told me, be careful what you do, 'cause the eyes of the Lord are watching you. Guard your tongue and watch your step. I hear her voice ringing in my head. No, you'll never go wrong. No, you'll never go wrong. Stay on the straight and narrow, keep a walking in the light, 'cause you'll never go wrong by doing what's right. Walk the extra mile with your worn out feet. Try to be a blessing to the brother in need. Give a cup of water to the thirsty man. Find the one who's falling and lend a helping hand. No, you'll never go wrong. No, you'll never go wrong. Stay on the straight and narrow, keep a walking in the light, 'cause you'll never go wrong by doing what's right. Whoa, life's too short and there's coming a day. Whoa, you'll meet Jesus face to face. No, you'll never go wrong. No, you'll never go wrong. Stay on the straight and narrow, keep a walking in the light, 'cause you'll never go wrong by doing what's right. No, you'll never go wrong. No, you'll never go wrong. Stay on the straight and narrow, keep a walking in the light. The devil's on the prowl, you're gonna have to fight. Mama knows best, better take her advice. No, you'll never go wrong by doing what's right. You'll never go wrong by doing what's right.
Hey everyone, this is Seth from Southbound, and I just want to send a huge congratulations to the morning show with Natalie. Natalie, you do such a great job with you and all your hosts playing Southern Gospel greats. Your son Tate on there, and all your other hosts just ministering to the people in Lake Mississippi. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
Hello, everyone. I'm Douglas Rourke with the Old Paths Quartet out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I'd just like to give a word of encouragement and congratulations to Natalie for 1 year of sharing the gospel through the morning show with Natalie. I hope you continue to watch, listen, and enjoy.
This is Kitty Ladner with Hometown Roots Florist and Boutique. Happy anniversary, Natalie. It's been a great year, girl. Thank you for bringing us such good Southern gospel music. You inspire us and you send us encouraging words to get through the day. Boy, thank you for all that you do. Keep on keeping on, honey. This is what you were born to do.
For all the pretty sunsets and each peaceful stream, for every little songbird you send my way to sing, And in my barren desert, where nothing else grows, even in the valley, you still give me a rose. You still give me a rose. Lord, thank you for the roses you place in my life, for the old-fashioned preacher who carried the light, for peace and contentment in a world so filled with strife. Lord, thank you for the roses you place in my life. You place in my life. For the freshness of the morning and the cool of the day, for the place in my memory that you washed my sins away, and for your precious Holy Spirit that I feel down in my soul, and that's worth more to me than every other rose, than every other rose. Lord, thank you for the roses you place in my life, for the old-fashioned preacher who carried the light, for peace and contentment in a world so filled with strife. Lord, thank you for the roses you place in my life. You place in my life. Lord, thank you for the roses.
We're glad you're listening this morning to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
You're listening to The Morning Show. And now it's time for your pastor's perspective, brought to you this morning by Brother Tal Vardaman of Line Creek Baptist Church, Morton, Mississippi.
In Joshua chapter 3, we read of the children of Israel crossing the Jordan River, finally crossing over into the Promised Land. And the Lord allowed them to walk across on dry ground just like He did with the Red Sea. Joshua chapter 4 tells us that Joshua had 12 of the men bring 12 stones out of the Jordan riverbed and set them up as a memorial. And he said, when your children ask, what are these here for? You can tell them the Lord brought us over on dry land. The Lord provided for us. The Lord allowed us to cross over. Today is set aside as a milestone in this ministry. Set aside to remember all that the Lord has done for us, provided for us through the morning show this year. We've heard the best gospel music this side of heaven. We've met many of the singers and the songwriters of this music that we love. I have cried, I have prayed, I've laughed, I've giggled out loud at pantyhose stories and pig stories, and at my favorite line of the whole year, Tate's New Year's resolution to grow taller this year. But Natalie, I want to thank you for listening to the Lord. When He told you to do this, you are precious. It has been so good. You have ministered to each of us. This is Brother Tal Vardaman with your pastor's perspective.
for the journey. The journey got me here. The roads at once didn't make sense, now seem crystal clear. I know that faith is greater than doubt and love greater than fear. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. There were dark and narrow places where I crawled and where I climbed. I had to travel roads that were confusing at the time. There were nights my heart was breaking, and I thought I'd been forsaken. But I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. The roads at once didn't make sense, now seem crystal clear. I know that faith is greater than doubt and love greater than fear. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. There are many in this moment who are walking through a fire, but let me offer hope because of wisdom I've acquired. I can trust in where the road leads, looking back at what's behind me. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. The roads at once didn't make sense, now seem crystal clear. I know that faith is greater than doubt and love greater than fear. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. The roads at once didn't make sense, now seem crystal clear. I know that faith is greater than doubt and love greater than fear. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. The roads at once didn't make sense, now seem crystal clear. I know that faith is greater than doubt and love greater than fear. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here. I'm thankful for the journey. The journey got me here.
Hey everyone, this is Nick Bruno calling to wish Natalie Duncan-Emmons a happy anniversary, 1 year on the morning show. You're doing a great job and we really appreciate it. Thank you from all the fans in Southern Gospel music. God bless you.
Hey everybody, it's Bradley Walker here. I just want to congratulate my friend Natalie Duncan-Emmons on the 1 year anniversary of the morning show. Natalie, thank you for all you do for everybody in gospel music and for supporting my music like you do. It was so great to talk with you last year, and I just wish you continued success with the show and everything that you do. God bless.
Hey everybody, this is Clint Brown with Southbound, and we want to say happy birthday to the morning show. Natalie, you are our favorite interviewer. You are our favorite station. You're our favorite person in all of radio, and we love you. We celebrate you, and we say congratulations for a year of fantastic music, interviews, and just the energy of the show. God bless you, and I pray for many, many more years. Happy birthday, morning show.
I won't forget the night I stepped out of my pew, walked down the aisle, my running days were through. I knelt at the altar just as I am, gave my life to the Father and left a brand new like snow made it white. I lifted these two hands, no longer bound. For the first time I stood cleansed and able to shout. Now I'm a member of the lost and found glad. Lord took his pen and wrote my name down. The man that I once was is not the same man since that day. Everything is better. He claimed me forever. I'm a member of the lost and found. Now my life is everything he wanted it to be. I am saved, forgiven, so free, totally free. Oh, now I'm a member of the lost. I'm so glad. Lord took his pen and wrote my name down. Right now, the man that I once was is not the same man now. I know everything is better. He claimed me forever. A member of the lost and found. Everything is better. Claim me forever. Member of the lost and
All right, during that song, we was laughing about some funny stuff. Y'all, you got to tell them about that goat getting in K-Ray's car.
Oh, man, they just open her car door, and there she go. They going to get in her car. I drove up the other day. I needed to drop something off, and she's outside on her porch cleaning out a bunch of stuff, sitting on her little porch there, just knocking goats off of her, just her goats, just all around her like a bunch of little dogs.
We
And
have
just-
and we have free range goats. Our little goats, they just help themselves. They get out of the pen during the day. I don't let them out. They have figured out how to get out. And then at night when it gets dark, they go and get back in their pen.
Well, Carrie, you and I live really, really close. And you had very few dogs that didn't come
Yeah.
and make my house.
I don't
part
have
of the-
good luck
But
with
I've never
dogs.
seen one of your goats at my house.
Them goats is scared of Buddy.
Is that what for
My
real?
whole bunch is scared of Buddy. I knocked on the door to come in, and I heard Buddy. I said, "Is he put up?"
Yeah, we have to put Buddy up.
He'll take them out.
Your goats have never ventured over here, and we're not far. Never have.
Y'all know I'm going to get a dog.
What in the world?
I'm going to get a dog.
Nicole, you've never had a dog.
I've never had a dog. Talked about getting a inside dog, and I've refrained from that. I don't feel any leadership to do that yet, or liberty. But I am looking into, and anybody out there in the world listening today knows where I could get a Basset Hound puppy, preferably a male. I'm looking for one. I'm thinking about that. You know, one that kind of looks just like Flash.
We got cousins.
Nope, don't check there. But one that looks just like Flash, like Roscoe Pico-Train used to tote on Dukes of Hazzard. That's what I'm looking for.
So you want a dog to bond with and spend time with, but you don't want an inside dog. So when you get ready to spend time with this dog, you gonna always go outside and see it.
I spend a lot of time under my tree in my swing out there in the front yard. I can just see that little Basset Hound just sitting out there under the tree waiting on me to come visit him.
Not judging a soul.
Not
No, Basset Hounds don't judge anybody.
No, they don't. I just got them droopy eyes, just laid back out there. I just help me out, help a friend out.
And they're
out there.
actually cute little dogs.
Oh, they are cute.
Oh, especially when they're puppies tripping over those ears.
Oh, yeah. But they don't stay puppies long. Well, let's change the subject a little bit. Now, the morning show is 1 year old. That means we've been doing this for 1 year. We have had, believe it or not, 128
interviewed guests on this show, the morning show, in the past year. That's an awful lot of people in 1 year, don't you think?
Huge. That's just astronomical for a show to be as young as it is, first year, and reach out not only to that many people, but also I'd like to add the caliber of some of the reputations and, ranks as far as in this industry go. You've had some big dogs up here.
I mean, we could have found 100 or so people that have said something on this show all along, but we found some pretty prominent people in this industry to speak along the way, right?
I mean, you could have had me out here 12 times, but, it is just me. I mean, I'm saying,
I mean, we got about 13 other members of the family that hadn't spoke yet, and we had those 13.
And it took her a year to get me on here.
Kara hadn't even been a guest yet. We didn't even count her in that number.
Well, Jay said he can't come. He can't talk. So he's not coming.
Jason said it'd be easier to give me a kidney than to come out here and speak on. He would give me a kidney, but not this. Don't go anywhere. As soon as we come back, we're going to have the panel tell you about some of their favorite guests from the past year. Here's our friends from Bryson City.
When I look at my life and what I've been given, my family and friends, all the blessings from heaven, the Father above has lovingly showered on me. I feel overwhelmed and so undeserving to think of His goodness and wonderful mercy. My heart fills with praise, and I can't help but joyfully sing. I have God to thank for everything, the battles I've fought and the victories I've seen. He has supplied what I've needed along the way. But most of all, He saved my soul. He promised me heaven. I'm ready to go. I have God to thank, and forever I'll praise His name. It's not that this road has always been easy, but He's been faithful and He'll never leave me. I find sweet peace and assurance within His word. My cup's overflowing, I'm living in favor, abundant provision from the hand of the Savior. I'll lift my voice and forever I'll praise His name. I have God to thank for everything, the battles I've fought and the victories I've seen. He has supplied what I've needed along the way. But most of all, He saved my soul. He promised me heaven. I'm ready to go. I have God to thank, and forever I'll praise His name. Oh, but most of all, He saved my soul. He promised me heaven. I'm ready to go. I have God to thank, and forever I'll praise His name. I'll praise His name.
I would like to know from y'all who have been some of your favorite guests that we've had, maybe like interviews that we've had, because we've had an awful lot. I mean, it's almost hard to sit here right now and to think about everybody. You sit here and go, gosh, I can't even remember everybody that's been on in the last 1 year. But can you think of maybe some that you've enjoyed, some that come to your mind and go, oh, I really enjoyed him, or I can't believe, that was a big deal to have such and such, just some that you enjoyed hearing from and you thought it was a big deal that we had them?
I can throw a few names out there to me that just when I scan the year, I go, I enjoyed that. They're heroes of mine, or I learned something really good from that interview. I enjoyed Jeff Gibson. Wow. Just precious. A wow. Johnny Mimic. Mm-hmm. Tremendous. I enjoyed the, my mind went blank. Who's in Brothers I like? Booth. What
Ronnie Booth? Yeah.
I enjoyed Ronnie Booth. Terry Blackwood, I learned a lot from him. I just didn't know that much about him. That was tremendous to me. I enjoyed that. Carol, you got any names? I'm gonna keep thinking.
The two that pop out to me when you first started the show and you had the Isaacs.
Yeah, she was. As a matter of fact, Lily Isaac was our first.
She was the
The
very
Isaacs were our
first
first
one.
featured
That's
artist.
right. And I love the Isaacs. I enjoyed that interview so much. That is one that really sticks out to me. And I'm going to tell you the other one. And it's just because I'm just the biggest fan. And that's when you had Jason Crabb and his brother on here.
Wasn't that good?
That was so good. They seemed like
Tremendous.
genuinely nice people. And I enjoyed listening to them. I really enjoyed that.
That was good. That was really good. And there's so many other ones that are just flashing through my head right now. There's just that you could go on and on mentioning that I just enjoyed listening to them talk, hearing a little bit about them, finding out some information maybe that I didn't know. It was very good. Had some good interviews.
Yeah, we really have. You mentioned Terry Blackwood. Now, these are just people that I personally enjoyed connecting with myself. I really enjoyed Terry Blackwood. I think I liked those older men that went back to the older days. And there's just so much. My friend, when you can sit there and talk to me about when you sat there and played with Elvis, or you played with Elvis, we can't comprehend that. I listened to Nick Bruno's interview 3 or 4 times, and I said to Joey, we were listening to it together, I said, we cannot appreciate or comprehend what this man is saying. And when I played that clip of Elvis and JD singing, and that was Nick Bruno playing the piano there, we can't comprehend that. To have, and all those, we talked about Sammy Davis Jr. on one side and Frank Sinatra on one side and Dean Martin. We will never experience anything like that.
Yeah, they played that part of the interview. That's when I sent you that little fainting emoji on Snapchat.
Yeah, we were communicating. But so Terry Blackwood, Nick Bruno is one of my favorite people. He's absolutely precious. I enjoyed interviewing those older men and talking about those times. It was almost like while it was going on, I'm sitting here thinking, why God would show favor on me just to let me have this conversation, I don't know. But I am going to make the best of it and enjoy it. I did thoroughly enjoy talking to Ronnie Booth, and I enjoyed his brother Michael Booth. They're very different.
They were different. You just said something that made me think. I tell you, the interview that made me sit there and I just didn't want to miss one single word of it. I anticipated it and just, it was wonderful. Ronnie Henson. One of my favorites of the year.
I was going to mention Ronnie Henson too. That may have been my favorite interview of the year.
Yeah, that was good.
It's definitely top 5.
It's definitely top 3 for me.
Yeah, it's hard to label them and put a number on them because I'm thankful for every one of them. And each one of them's different. And I'll do these interviews, and Nicole, you and I will always talk about it. We'll hang up and go, well, how was that interview? And most of the time I'll say, well, it was different from the last one. Because it's just everybody's personality's different. They're always different. But it's a great experience. So, yeah, we had Ronnie and Michael Booth. They were very different, but I enjoyed both those guys. And Michael Booth is just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed him. Bradley Walker.
Oh, my soul, Bradley Walker. I wanted to be in on that interview just because I love to hear that man sing. Tremendous. I want him in our area, too.
Yeah, I've talked to Bradley about that, and I'd like to make that happen. I'd like to have him on a Sunday morning sometime so all our people could experience it. I'll say this about Bradley Walker. We put these interviews on our YouTube channel. The Morning Show has its own YouTube channel. We put these videos out there, and Bradley Walker's interview has more views than anything that the Morning Show has ever put out there. Almost 10,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah, several of them have gotten a lot. And my point in saying that is people want to hear what they've got to say. They just want to hear them. Another thing I greatly enjoyed co-hosting. I've enjoyed co-hosting with everybody, but I especially enjoyed co-hosting with Jay Perrick.
Oh, I loved him.
He's so precious.
That was perfect.
I'm looking forward to our tour next year with him. It's going to be really good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, Jay. It's going to be good.
Of course, we co-hosted with Mickey Bell and Randy Lewis and Nicole and with Tate. We had several people we co-hosted with through the holidays. It was all a whole lot of fun. But Jay just kind of held a special place. All right, any special songs y'all want to play today? Looking back at 1 year, it doesn't matter. It can be one of the first songs, whatever. Kara, you give me a favorite song you've had through this 1 year.
All right. I'm going to tell you, since they stuck out to me and were probably one of my favorite, let's play an Isaac song. Here's Becky Isaac's new song, Master of the Wind.
My bow the storm and make the sun to shine again. I know the master of the wind. Sometimes I soar like an eagle to the sky. Among the peaks, my soul can be found. An unexpected storm may drive me from the heights, may bring me low, but it cannot bring me down. I know the master of the wind. I know the maker of the rain. He can calm the storm, make the sun to shine again. I know the master of the wind. Let Jesus calm your storm, make the sun to shine again. He is the master of the
Hi, I'm Donna.
And I'm Zane.
And we're Zane and Donna King. And we love mornings. I love coffee.
I love sunshine.
I love biscuits.
And I love the gravy that goes with them.
And we love the morning show with Natalie. And we just want to say congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. And thanks for all you're doing to share the gospel through music, through your wonderful program.
And to become part of the team was comedian Dennis Swanberg. Brother Swanberg sends a message today.
Congratulations, Natalie. Happy anniversary to your great radio program. I'm telling you, I'm so honored that I got to be a part of it as it began and throughout the year. I've just been blessed by being on your program. So congratulations. And hey, I'm going to let a bunch of my friends give you a congratulations, a happy 1-year anniversary. Billy Graham in heaven. Billy.
God bless you, Natalie. We're so proud of you, and your program brings joy to the balcony of heaven. People can listen, they hear it clearly, because we have a sound system up here that's like no other. Barney Fife, Barney, Don Knotts. Oh, it is awesome. Natalie, you are the cat's meow. You are, bless your little heart. Ronnie.
Yes, Reagan. May I just say, Natalie, well, that's a great name. You're a sweetheart, and the program is good, gospel, good news. Yes, Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, now listen to me. Now, Natalie, you're making a wonderful life for so many. You do. You're making a wonderful, wonderful life. And the music, well, it's just, it's fantastic, is what it is. And the gospel singers are also good. They just bring joy to all of us. They do. Well, Swan here, I better let you go and let someone else congratulate you, but it's just awesome, man, I tell you. Just know this, Dennis Swanberg and Laurie Swanberg, my little honey love, my sugar babe, we love you guys, and may you have a great 2023.
Show announcer, can you believe it's been 1 year? 1 year ago, Miss Natalie got the idea to start a Southern Gospel radio program, and she named it The Morning Show. I am so thankful that she called me and asked me if I would like to be her announcer. We have had a blast along the way. Yeah, there's been some hiccups, but through it all, it has continued to grow, and Miss Natalie keeps playing the best music this side of heaven. Our sponsors have grown, but most importantly, our listening audience has grown. And for that, and each and every one of you, we will be eternally grateful. Hey, thanks for supporting everyone here at the Morning Show, especially Miss Natalie. Have a great 2023, and may the Lord richly bless you.
Come and listen into a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to feel those good vibrations coming from the joy that His love can bring, turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. And glory share. Turn your lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. And turn your radio on. Everybody is a radio receiver. All you gotta do is listen for the call. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you're listening, you'll be a believer, leaning on the truth that'll never fall. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. And glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on and glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
All right, we're back with our panel. Today is our birthday. The morning show is 1 year old, January the 10th. That is the day, and today is the 10th. So we brought in a panel. We've never done that before. Kara Smith from Kara Smith Photography. She's right here. She's been here since day one with us on the morning show. Not literally. This is like her first day to be on the show. But she's been a supporter of the show since day one. We have the original co-host of the morning show, my sister, Nicole Smith. Nicole, I want you to... She's talking about them goats being depressed. We should have mentioned this. Them goats need to be reading Nicole's book. Nicole's got a good book.
She does.
On depression. Might could help some of them goats. You ought to read it to them.
That's what you do. You get out there in the yard. They'll sit down. They'll sit down by you.
Well, when I find the time, I'll certainly do that.
Well, they need to hear
between
it.
homeschooling and everything else I try to do.
Maybe that's why I associate with a goat. I know the struggles of a goat.
Always looking for higher ground.
Oh, hey, that's one thing about a goat. Look, spiritually speaking, be a goat. Be a goat. Go higher, higher, higher.
Yeah. Just don't be like a goat, and the day you come into this world, try to find a place to die.
That goes back to the depression.
They always looking for a way to die, so just don't follow their path on that.
Now, this is Clayton and Carson and Sissy, darling. Carrie Booth, we call her Sissy Darling. This is their mama. Kara is the mama to all those kids that, they're on the show all the time. We just love the kids on the show. And I can read Clayton and Carson's faces. And I can see them coming up to me, and I can just tell when one of them's fixing to tell me, our goat died.
But do you know which one took it the hardest? Sissy Darling did. It broke her heart. Now Clayton come running in the house. Mama, something's wrong with Lily Pearl. Lily Pearl's laid out on the ground. Something's wrong. And he was okay. Once, I told him, I said, son, she's passed. But it tore Carrie Ruth all up.
She's new to loss.
She is.
She'll toughen up.
And she's drawn to an animal. She's attached. She attaches.
She's just a a little mama to everything.
Yeah, I'd like to go back. Let's talk about some of the commercials we've had in this past year. We've had some good ones, haven't we?
I mean, we've had some humdingers.
One of my favorites was about that goat. We come out there that y'all had a new goat, and we made a. Let's just play it right now. I love this commercial with the goat.
That was actually Lily Pearl too. We had
You
just
mean to
gotten
tell
her.
me
That's
that's
her.
that's the one died.
That's the one that died.
That's the one.
Oh man.
Yep.
Now I'm upset.
Now we all need a moment.
Good night. Get the book. Get the book.
I'm gonna be honest. I get y'all's goats mixed up a little bit. I know there are goats. I have a hard time keeping up with which one's which. So this goat that we did this commercial about, that I have her blading.
Yeah.
On this show.
Yes.
We've still got
That's
a memory
her.
of it. All right.
Natalie, you got to play that.
We're going to
for
play
me.
it right now. This goat is no more. So this will be special. This will be special. Glad we've got a record of this. We've lost some good ones this year over the year we have, including Lily Pearl. Here it is. Let's play it. Special moment. Well, I'm here for a very, very special commercial for the My Pillow. I'm here with Clayton and Carson and Sissy Smith. I come around and I want us to tell everybody what y'all got right here at y'all's house.
A goat.
Sissy, can you tell them what you've got here?
Goat.
A goat. Now, they've all told you we've got a brand new little baby goat. And
Her name is Rosie.
Her name is Rosie.
And we got cows.
Well, they've got cows too. They've got and a dog, but now we're focused on this goat. We want to talk about this goat because Clayton and Carson, we've come together to talk about this today, about this goat. Do y'all know what this goat needs?
My pillow baby.
Listen, I mean, this goat is not much bigger than my dog Buddy. Y'all know that? It's about the same size because this is a little bitty goat. And what does Buddy sleep on every night?
A towel.
Well, not a towel. Buddy's is a spoilt dog. Clayton, what does Buddy sleep on at night?
A blanket.
Well, y'all are mighty close. He sleeps on a My Pillow dog bed, and that's what your goat needs.
My goat sleeps on a towel.
Well, your goat sleeps on a towel tonight. But if you would go to mypillow.com and get you one of those My Pillow dog beds, it would be perfect for this goat right here. And this little goat could sleep on a fancy My Pillow dog bed, and it would be perfect. What y'all think? You gonna tell your mom and daddy to go out and get Rosie one of those little beds to sleep on?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. I think it's a good idea, too. So I'm going to check in with the Smiths real soon and see if this goat is sleeping on a My Pillow bed. Anything else you want to say about your new goat?
Who's the best goat?
She's the best goat?
The goat want a pillow like that.
Well, we're going to check back in soon to see if this goat is sleeping on a My Pillow bed. Go out to mypillow.com today, use the promo code Natalie, and get your special pet one of those. Well, they're dog beds, but any little old pet could sleep on one. So go out there and get your pet one today. Well, we'll never get that exact commercial again. Lily Pearl's not with us anymore.
But don't worry, she'll have another goat in a week.
Yeah.
We will. We will.
That'll give us a good excuse to come back and talk about a new goat. We also lost Randy Parks this year.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so dear. So dear. Great friend of not only the morning show, but our family and our church family. And, man, I'm telling you, just a shocking blow. And, but praise God, look, Randy will tell you he's having the time of his life.
Yeah. Randy was a big part of the show. He was a big supporter. Can we play a Randy Parks commercial since we're kind of wrapping up the year?
Yeah, got to hear Randy one more time. Yes.
All right, here he is, Randy Parks. He will forever be missed here on The Morning Show. Well, look, this is Natalie from The Morning Show. I'm here with my friend Randy Parks.
That'd be me.
That'd be me.
That'd be me.
Look, Randy is a faithful user of the My Pillow.
God, I love it. God Almighty, I love it. Helps me sleep.
Helps you sleep. Look, you know, Mike Lindell and the My Pillow, they support us here on The Morning Show.
Really?
And I've been telling everybody about the My Pillows from My Pillow and that they need one to get a better night's sleep.
That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll meet him and shake his hand one day and beat him out with another pillow. I'm just saying.
Well, we're going to try to work it out, but I wanted our people here at The Morning Show to hear from a satisfied customer about how good these pillows are.
That's what I am.
Did it help you to sleep better at night?
Yeah, I used to toss and turn. I still toss and turn, but I still sleep great. great with that thing.
Do you even want to get out of bed in the morning with that My Pillow?
Not really. Wish I had two of them. I ain't got one.
Well, you know, we may could hook you up here. We
Well.
got some connections with My Pillow, and since you gave this word of testimony, we might can get you another one.
Not
Randy.
get some kind of discount?
You know what? Since you mentioned it, you can get
That's
a
what I'm
discount.
talking about.
All you have to do when you go to that website is put in that promo code Natalie, Natalie.
Hey, that's you.
That's me, and
That's
you
you.
automatically get 50% off.
Come
so
on,
you
hook me
can't
up.
you can't beat that. I just wanted everybody to hear out there from a satisfied customer. You can't beat the pillow.
I'm as satisfied run be, honey.
He's satisfied.
Hook me up with that deal.
Look, we'll try to get you another one for this little commercial.
That'll work.
Listen, you heard it right here from Randy Parks. Get you one of those pillows at My Pillow today. Use the promo code Natalie, Natalie.
There'll never be another Randy Parks, my friend.
No way. You do not duplicate Randy, that's for sure.
And you know, I'm going to be honest, every time I lay down just about at night, I think about him. Oh, he just loved his pillow. Yeah. Oh, God, he loved it. And it is a sweet, funny memory that I'll always remember from him.
But you know, Randy loved everything. Oh, he was
genuinely loved everything.
He genuinely loved everything, and he loved everybody. He genuinely loved people. It didn't matter where you were. He loved you right where you were.
Exactly.
All right, we had one other loss this year. The morning show did. I don't think it would be appropriate to talk about our 1 year anniversary here, our 1 year birthday, without mentioning Samantha Hurd Smith. Samantha was an official friend of the morning show. She actually became one of our first official sponsors and friends of the show. And we lost Samantha in May, I believe May the 3rd. Is that right?
We lost Samantha. Samantha's also my sister-in-law. It's Jay's only sister. I tell you, we just didn't see that as we began the year 2022. We never dreamed that we would start 23 without her. But we thank God for how much she meant to us in our hearts and in our lives. And we thank God that her suffering's over, and we anticipate going to be with her one day. And who knows, the Lord may return in 23, and we may all get to be together again sooner than we thought.
My name is Samantha Hurd, and I'm an official friend of the morning show. You can be a friend as well and join me in supporting Southern Gospel Music with Natalie Duncan-Emmons right here on SGM Radio. Together, we are spreading Southern Gospel music one song at a time.
Somewhere beyond the grave, there is a land where Jesus went to prepare by his own hand. And for the saved by grace, there is a resting place. And in a few more days, well, it will be mine. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Some call it dreaming. Well, let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven, I just call it home. Someone said you can't go back home again, and things will never be as good as they've been. But I have good news for you.
the best is yet to come. Ah, some call it heaven. I call it home. Some call it dreaming. Well, just go ahead and let me keep dreaming on and on. Some call it paradise. Somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven. I call it home. Some call it paradise. Somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven. Oh, but I call it home. I call it
Well, we have looked back today at 1 year on the morning show. Hadn't it been a whole lot of fun?
It's been so much fun, Natalie. I have thoroughly enjoyed every morning getting up and listening to the morning show. There has been mornings that I have literally laughed until I have just about wet myself. And then there has been mornings that I have sat on my couch in my living room and felt the presence of God with me, using you and speaking through this morning show. And it's moments that were so personal for me and so personal that I will never forget. So thank you, Natalie, for all that you have done for this year of the morning show. It has truly been such a blessing to me.
Well, we have worshiped.
Yeah.
We hadn't done anything else.
Yeah.
There have been mornings where we sat in here and worshiped, right?
And you can't describe that. No. You can't replace that. And you can't put a price tag on that. Moments when the Lord lets you feel His presence and be aware that He's near through a song, through a message, through a pastor's point, whatever. Through a co-host, through a host, through a friend, through an interview. You can't put a price tag on that.
Yeah.
Well, we've told some good ones along the way. We've been hit by trains. We've searched for
drop
pickup
pantyhose.
We've drug our pantyhose up from the floor. We've done a lot of things, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. But you know what? You learn life is full of crazy moments, unexpected moments, and you got to learn to laugh at them and let it be part of your story.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And hopefully this next year we'll make some new stories and we'll have some new things to talk about. But we'll be looking for the Lord's return every day, all along the way. We'll just keep doing what we've been doing and worship a little bit more. You guys have made the day a whole lot of fun. Hopefully we can have the panel back. Maybe next time we can add a fourth person.
And maybe it won't be another year before you have me back.
Well, we're going to pray about it.
See, she's at a loss for words. She couldn't even respond.
I filled in for
She
there.
could not even respond.
Well, pray about it.
Well, I do have a couple of trips coming up in 2023. I'm going to do a little traveling this year. Going to be out a couple.
Where are you going?
Well, not ready.
Australia, New Zealand, Puerto Rico. Did I finish?
Actually, I may be going to Puerto Rico. I don't know. We'll have to figure all that out for a little bit. But there'll be a week or two that I'm out this year. So maybe y'all can come in and fill in for me.
I'll do all I can do. All I can do for the show.
Well, then I guess Nicole will step up and be the host, and then I'll step into the co-host.
Kara's eyes are about the size of a $50 right now.
I'll have to step up and be the co-host. Look at her. I'll have to take a nerve tonic before I do it. But
I'll be the coach.
I don't know. See, now my goat's on my mind now. Now I'm just...
Lord, she's going to have to go see about her goats.
At the time I called Kara and said, well, I would, but I got goats.
I got to wait.
One might die.
Or I might die.
We'll work it out. All right, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all being on the morning show,
Wait,
wishing us a
you
happy
know-
birthday.
Yeah, that's good. But you never did let me tell you a song I wanted to play.
Golly, I didn't. Okay, we're going to end out this way. Nicole, what was a favorite of yours for this year?
Well, there's no way to name a favorite. There's so many of you. You played millions of songs. But I do tell you one song that stuck out to me this year. And I liked it. And every time it comes on, I just stop and usually do just a little shouting. I don't know who sings it. Out of Harm's Way. What's them people?
That's a good one. They've been our featured artists. We interviewed Donnie and Lisa Williamson.
Well, I heard the interview, but see, I can't remember people's names. So that they're Williamsons. That's who they are.
The Williamsons.
Listen, I like that song. That song got me through a lot of hard days. Look, play that thing.
You know why you like it?
Why?
You know who wrote it?
Who?
Kyla Rowland.
Well, say no more.
Yeah, she passed on this year.
Well,
While the morning show was going on, she passed on.
I tell you what, Kyla Rowland's gone. We're going to miss her in Southern
got the
Gospel
song.
music. But we got her. She left a legacy.
Yeah.
And I never met her in person that I know of, but she and I were kindred spirits. And I can't wait to see her in heaven. And no wonder I like the song. Play it again.
Deco has claimed one of the greatest songwriters gospel music has ever known. And Deco said they were kindred spirits. They never met.
That's what I said. I never met her. But we're kindred spirits. I tell you,
She's
we
claimed it.
are.
She's
I've
claimed
claimed it. And me and Kyla will catch up and get to know each other well in eternity. Play the song.
Out of Harm's Way. The Williamsons. Here it is.
So unaware that one step ahead was Satan's snare. His plan was to hush my praise and bring me down in defeat. Satan's big scheme just might have worked, but there was one thing he overlooked. Some little saint had listened to God and got on their knees. And somebody glory to God, they prayed me out of harm's way, Some spirit-filled child has touched the Lord for me today. The Father just told them of my need, and they prayed me out of Satan's reach. Rejoicing in victory, they prayed me out of harm's way. If I had a choice that I could make, to be very rich or to be saved, I'd have to remember all the times that I've needed the Lord, and how badly I needed Him today, and how He just told somebody to pray, knowing my God is sweeter and far
been a whole year, Carson? It really has. Can you believe it? It's been the best year ever. I love every minute of it. Happy birthday, morning town. My favorite part was he had JoJo's holiday. My favorite part is hearing me on the radio. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the morning show.
Walls are gonna fall like
You build up the walls around your heart. Don't let anybody in. You hide the secrets and scars of who you are and where you've been. But there's a God who knows your pain. In your dark, he'll be a light. And when you call on his name, walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Tumbling, crumbling. When fear and trouble surround, yeah, God's gonna bring them down like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Have faith that he'll come breaking through. God is always on your side. Nothing's gonna keep him from you. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Tumbling, crumbling. When fear and trouble surround, yeah, God's gonna bring them down like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Sometimes it takes 7 times around. Sometimes it takes too many to count. Sometimes you wanna give up, but keep marching, keep marching, keep marching till you hear the ground shake. Keep marching, today could be the day. Keep marching, God is gonna make a way. Like Jericho, 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 Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, 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 Jericho. Tumbling, crumbling like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Tumbling, crumbling. When fear and trouble surround, yeah, God's gonna bring them down like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Walls are gonna fall like.
Well, that's it. We have celebrated the day, that's for sure. We will keep celebrating the rest of the week. It will all be about our anniversary week, all week long. Want to send a shout out to just a few friends of mine. Angie Clark. Angie has been listening to the show all year. She has struggled this year. It's been a tough one, but Angie is still hanging in there. Wanted to send out some love to Angie Clark. Wanted to send out a special thanks to my friend Stacy Crosby, who has sent me a message every morning this year to let me know she is thinking about me and praying for me throughout the day. And my friend Janelle in Michigan, who I would not even know without the morning show. You have made the year special. Love you, Janelle. Love all of you. It's going to be a good rest of the week. Keep coming back. We're still celebrating the birthday. Love y'all. For now, we're walking on.
I'm walking on with Jesus and I'm holding to his hand. I'm walking on with Jesus in a dark and sinful land. And though the battle rages up ahead that I can see, I won't look back to the left or right, cause I know he walks with me. Well, I'm walking on with Jesus and I know he'll guide my way. I'm walking on with Jesus till I reach that brighter day. And though my feet grow weary and I stumble in the road,
me off and help me bear my load. Walking on with Jesus and I'm holding to his hand. I'm walking on with Jesus in a dark and sinful land. And though the battle rages up ahead that I can see, I won't look back to the left or right, 'cause I know he walks with me. One day while my Jesus walked the shores of Galilee, there were 2 men a fishing, casting nets into the sea, not knowing in a moment what a change that there would be. But they left those nets when Jesus said, will you follow me? And they went walking on with Jesus. They were holding to his hand. I'm walking on with Jesus in a dark and sinful land. And though the battle rages up ahead that I can see, I won't look back to the left or right, 'cause I know he walks with me. Walking on, and I know he'll guide my way. Walking on, till I reach that brighter day. Walking on, there's no turning back for me. Walking on.
One day I'm gonna walk that holy highway built for me. It goes right through the desert, friend, that's all right to see. 'Cause it'll be blooming like the rose where the water's running free. And the blind will see, the deaf will hear, and the lame will walk with me. And we'll go walking on to Zion, where our sorrows have to flee. We'll walk right into glory, where our Jesus we will see. And when we meet the Father, think how happy we will be. When Jesus says, that's my child, he has followed me.
That's why I'm walking on with Jesus and I'm holding to his hand. I'm walking on with Jesus in a dark and sinful land. And though the battle rages up ahead that I can see, I won't look back to the left or right, 'cause I know he walks with me. Yes, I'm walking on with Jesus and I'm holding to his hand. I'm walking on with Jesus in a dark and sinful land. And though the battle rages up ahead that I can see, I won't look back to the left or right, 'cause I know he walks with me. Walking on.
You've been listening to The Morning Show with Natalie Duncan-Emmons. We're glad you joined us. We want to invite you back tomorrow when once again you'll hear some of the very best in gospel music and some of the finest in Christian entertainment. Will you join us tomorrow? Is it a date? We'll look for you then. God bless and goodbye, everybody.